A rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Finals that Miami Heat had the home court advantage, yet they lost Game 7 on their home floor as the Pistons went on to the NBA Finals. And here's the fun matchup early. Shaquille O'Neal and Ben Wallace going at it. That's going to be something to Heat with a quick 9-0 spurt. 2.5 gone by here in the first. We've seen a number of layups early.
Well, you're going to see a nice drop set by Shaq. See, he's such a bundle anyway. You're many games as we were coming down to the end of the season. Now, they also did that in a few playoff games. You were hoping that in this series that they will come out and answer the bell early.
O'Neal on the backer. And it was a game earlier this season that you talked about. They were down, made the usual crunch time plays for this team. Right back to O'Neal. Again, Ben Wallace, one of the few that guards him one-on-one. Knocked away by Wallace. Jason Williams comes right to this team in the Cleveland series.
Right about that, Mike. He's been outstanding. And he plays, and he averaged the most minutes of any player in that first round.
Alley-oop, and Ben Wallace knocks it away.
Ben Wallace read that all. The main thing is will we see them trap out of it as soon as you get over half court?
O'Neal rushed the shot. Look at him go after his rebound.
Quick feet tonight.
Lost it, got it back, lost it again, gets the tip. Wade inside, pretty pass.
Now that's what we just got.
Some more free throws for Detroit.
Now Rip was wide open that time. He had it go into the basket, or he had in the corner, Rashid. Now watch this. Now this is just, he kicks it back out. Now there's Ben Wallace helping. That's great defense. The only problem is you got Shaq.
In the point guards, you go from Jason Williams to Gary Payton.
That's it. Well, you know that Payton is not going to push it with the quickness of a Jason Williams. Single coverage.
O'Neal inside. And a strong, wiry guy. He's got some real toughness to his game as Pat Riley wants a timeout. Riley has to be thrilled with his team's start, and Shaquille O'Neal as well.
He's giving you a lot of looks today. See, this time up and under. He gave you an up and under dunk. He's giving us a drop step. He's giving us a spin around off the glass.
O'Neal.
There it is.
A quick move. Oh, Wallace with the block, but a foul.
Now,
Shaquille O'Neal showing a little quickness there.
Yes, he is. But how about the multiple moves here tonight? He's giving, see, that just happened quick. He has not, that's the first time that he spun quickly to the baseline. He's giving you now 5 different moves here tonight. Now, that was very well done. Naturally, Ben hit him right there. A lot during the season, mainly because Payton at 6'4" can play any of the taller shooting guards.
Shaquille O'Neal, here's a double. Payton left open for 3. And Wallace the rebound. But certainly with Wade out, they're not going to be as explosive offensively. Wade had 13 points in 13 minutes. He was 6 for 6 from the field when he picked up his 3rd foul.
Well, we said at the top, Wade and Shaq are going to get their points. And now players 3 through 8 must step up in this series if Miami is going to compete.
And Payton has certainly helped off the bench. He's got 3 boards and he's hit a 3. Haslam way short. O'Neal, offensive foul as he mowed down Ben Wallace. Pat Riley very upset with the call. I think he wonders that O'Neal didn't have room to move. Let's see.
Well, you're going to see right here. It's right there. Now Ben Wallace is. Oh, he caught him with the elbow. He definitely caught him with the elbow. Right in the face. So the referee was right on that. Had an excellent angle, Mike.
And he did have time.
Well, you're exactly right, Mike. They're getting good looks, just like they did in the first quarter, but they started out ice cold.
O'Neal, they say off the foot of Ben Wallace. Wallace trying to appeal to one of the other officials. Wade splits the defense. Nearly stolen. Fight for it. Trying to call time, and he gets it. And he called timeout with 5 left, and he took a shot. You'd be in cases like this early in the 3rd. Now they're going to use their 20. As a coach, do you want him to call a timeout?
Circle. He needs to be the guy that's going to come down, and if somebody breaks on a back door like that last play, he's got to come to challenge the shot.
O'Neal with the 3 fouls, makes the moves, doesn't finish that time. Defense, once again, Defensive Player of the Year, 4th time in 5 years, getting that award. Haslam. O'Neal And Wallace took a shot, took an elbow in the face.
They sure did. But that was a tough one for Shaq to miss because it was wide open.
Rasheed. Lead cut to one. Ben Wallace irate. He felt there should have been an offensive foul on O'Neal, who turned and inadvertently hit him with an elbow. O'Neal misses the easy one, knocked out of his hands, gets it back, blocked by Wallace, and they call a goaltend because it hit the backboard.
That's right. That's what he's claiming. All right, Kenny Maurer is saying that the ball hit the board.
Pretty amazing O'Neal was able to have it hit the board.
Two possessions here now that Shaq had two easy shots, for Shaq. He definitely hit the board. He took it off.
Now, Wallace should have let it go because it had no chance of going in.
Absolutely. That ball was going to hit below the rim. Play if I'm a Piston fan. Phillips can post up Jason Williams, force the double team, or he can take him and get a high percentage shot.
O'Neal. Wade also with the 3 fouls. Now 4 offensive foul. Ben Wallace draws the charge, and Dwayne Wade making a mistake that time, and that's his 4th personal.
From that angle, see, Ben Wallace can get there in time. See, he can get there, and even though Shaq moves to the rim, it's easier for the power forward.
Pistons with their first lead by 2. Wallace's defense has been terrific. He takes such pride in being able to guard Shaquille O'Neal one-on-one.
I mean, you're going to get hit, you're going to get beat up, you're going to have some bumps and bruises, you're going to be hurting out there, but, I think for the sake of your team and the guys out there playing with you, who's riding with you, you just can't show it. I mean, if you're hurt, bust your mouth, go to the sideline and, get your cup, rinse your mouth out, come back on the floor, man. I think I owe it to my teammates to be out there, and let them know that, I'm in this fight 100%, regardless of how I go down. All I care about the end result.
There's a definition of toughness right there as he took some shots. Let's go over to Jim Gray.
Well, Mikey talked about rinsing his mouth out, this time almost like a dentist because his 2 front teeth are loose after going down from that last shot from Shaq. Team doctor came over, asked him if he was all right. He said, yeah, they're not going to fall out. I'll stay in the game.
Stays in the game and forces another turnover. Wallace with the power, but also the quickness. That's what makes him such a terrific defender.
Mike, he's in the top 10 in steals, never mind in deflections. The guy has quick feet and excellent anticipation.
Phillips can't hit.
They'll give him that fadeaway, Mike, until he gets hot. And that way they keep him off the offensive board. If he'll go down inside, he's got a height advantage, and also he could, really do some damage.
O'Neal had 2 chances, couldn't get it to fall. The Heat have led most of the way. As we look at our Coors Light freeze cam, and it concerns Dwayne Wade, who's been sitting with 4 fouls.
Now just keep an eye on Dwayne Wade as the ball comes back out. Now watch Ben Wallace at the bottom of your screen. As Wade goes by, Ben Wallace is going to come out, rotate out, and then take that charge. No doubt about it. 3 of his 4 fouls from the offensive area.
So he went
in trouble. But Miami's smart right now. They're going to run the clock.
Fake. Shot clock winding down. Wade with the fake, getting rid of Ben Wallace. And Rasheed Wallace, good rebound. And here during the playoffs, 6-1. They're in some danger right now. O'Neal. And fouled before the shot. A 3-second violation call against Shaquille O'Neal. And we'll have a timeout. Just over 9-point lead. We're now coming up on a minute and a half remaining. Pistons are running out of time. A lot of the fans heading for the exits.
Yeah, smart basketball. You run the clock.
Walker, and Wallace tips it to Hamilton.
Foul. Try not to put this guy on the line.
Wade kicks it out. Payton gets it. 7 on the shot clock. Payton finding. Offensive foul. No. Yes. One official is ready to call a block, but Spooner blew his whistle twice to blow him off, and he quietly.
Mike, we said earlier, just about 30 seconds ago, there's still plenty of time in the game. You cannot lose sight of the fact of run time. Now, this is Ben Wallace sacrificing. That was an easy call and an excellent call.
Finals, the road team takes game 1. An impressive performance from the Miami Heat. Shaquille O'Neal. Not big numbers, but he played well. Dwayne Wade in foul trouble with big numbers. 25 points on 9 of 11 from the field. And the Pistons with only their